guys, Necro Malice here. Just thought I'd make this quick tutorial on how to work with start and end frames in Soriko's Moveset Editor. This is gonna be used for shortening an animation, like making it end sooner, or it can be used to skip a certain move in an animation. And the way to do that is to use a skip animation. I'm going to be showing you guys how to do that in this tutorial. So let's go ahead and dive in. So you're going to want to have the, well, let me pull it up over here. You're going to want to have Soriko's Moveset Editor for this. If you don't have it, I'll provide a link to it in the description. But you're going to want to go to Open Moves MSet and open up an MSet file you want to modify the frames for. Let's see. Why not? I'll modify Shion. KH2FM. Okay, so once you have that, you want to have another tool. I'm going to open that up real quick, so just stand by. So just bear with me. It opens. Shit takes a while to open up on my computer, because I need to upgrade some shit on my computer. Okay, so you're also gonna want to have this, the MSet viewer for KH2, the ASet MSet viewer. I'll be providing a link to this in the description as well. If you guys don't have this, so what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to go to the character's moveset, the character's name that you want to read the animation digits from. So in this case, since Shion has normal Sora's moveset, I'm going to be selecting normal Sora. I'm going to be adding a separate moveset file to this, because whenever I open up my MDLX, or whenever I click that Sora's name in that program, it always defaults to my custom moveset, and I don't want that, so I'm going to select a clean moveset for this. Okay, so the first attack animation in Sora's moveset, hold on while I can navigate to it, is A300. So to reveal to preview the animation, go ahead and tick enable face changes, loop current animation, autofill max tick, and next motion on tick, and then auto step by. So it's basically this one, this one, and this one. And as you can see, he's doing this this little swing with his keyblade. So I'm going to show you guys an example of an animation that has more than one move in one single animation. And for this, we're going to use anti-form not anti-form, rage form for this example. So I'm gonna. Okay, so let's go to rage form's animations. Watch as you guys can see. This move has multiple moves in one animation, and then we'll also preview this one as well. As you guys can see, he has multiple moves in each one of these animations. I'll show you guys how to skip certain animations, but for now I'm going to show you guys the start and end frames in an animation. So I'm gonna navigate to Sora's finisher in his default animations. So let's say, for example, we want to replace this with an animation that lasts longer than it would normally. So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna go ahead and add an animation real quick. So just bear with me for a sec. So that's the only one to add. Sora's RC animation that he does during the Lexius fight, where he stops Lexius in his tracks and then flies up, hits him with the keyblade. Let's say we want to add this. So hold on, before I add that, I gotta point my animation, so hang on. Okay, so let's say, let's go ahead and preview this animation in the model viewer. Okay, so let's preview this real quick. Let me rotate Sora a bit so we can see what he's doing. So we got this now. I hope you guys can still see that. We got Sora right there. Let's go ahead and preview this animation real quick. Okay, so you see how Sora flies forward and then jumps up into the air? Stop that for a second. Let's say we want him to fall from the air a little sooner than he normally would. To do that, god damn it, fuck off. To do that, well, we want to find the model state no gravity animation for this. So let's scroll down and find it. Okay, here we go. So for model state no gravity, the starting animation for when he leaps up in the air is on 56. Is on frame 56. So let's say we want him to fall out of the air a bit sooner. What we can do is, we can, right here where it says end, and then the digits below it, what we can do is, we can set the number for the frame to a number that happens before the end of the animation. In other words, we'll set a frame to make him fall out of the air sooner. So let's see what frame he first leaps off on, or let's see what frame he jumps up in the air with. Okay, so let's see what frame that ends on. Okay, so as you guys can see, he stays up in the air longer. So we can make him fall a bit sooner than normal. So the digit I normally set my frame to for making him fall out of the air is 75. So what we can do is we can set, god damn it, fuck off. So what we can do is we can set the end frame to 75, and when he reaches frame 75, he'll fall out of the air a lot sooner. So that's one way of shortening an animation. Another way is adding a skip animation. So say for example, we want anti-Sora, or we want to replace normal Sora's first animation with anti-Sora's backflip animation. Or not backflip animation, but like this B-boy move, whatever you want to call it. What we can do is we can set a skip animation so that you only see this move, so he only does this move. So that he only does this move and none of the moves after it. So I'll show you guys how to do that. So first of all, I'm gonna add this animation to my beginning move for the default combo. I'm not worried about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that real quick. So hold on one sec while I do that. Just bear with me. Okay. So to add a skip animation, you want to hit this green plus sign here, and then the skip animation is this black PlayStation controller icon. So you want to hit that, and then you want to set the starting frame for when he starts the animation. So for this, I'm going to set the starting frame to 1. Let's see where he starts the animation. Okay, so yeah. I want to set the starting animation to 1. Frame 1. And then the frame for it to end on, you want to set it to the ending frame that you want the animation to end on. So, let's see. What frame does he end the animation on? Okay, so we'll end it on frame 57. So set it to frame 57. Yeah, so we set the starting frame for the animation to start on frame 1, and then we set the skip animation for it to end on frame 57. So in theory, when he goes to do this move, I haven't tested this, but I'm pretty sure this will work. When he ends that animation, there shouldn't be any other animation after that. It'll stop on that ending animation. So that's basically how you add a skip animation. So yeah, I hope that cleared some things up for you guys. If you guys have any questions, you can ask me in the comments below. I have another video nearing release, so keep an eye out for that too. And yeah, I hope this helped you guys out. I hope you guys learned something from this. And yeah, for example, you're adding an animation that keeps you up in the air for too long, and you want to shorten it. You can add a model state or gravity effect capacitor, and then just modify the end frame. So to do that, go to this window here, click this green plus sign, and then this icon here with the blue, green, and red lines and Sora standing in between them with his keyblade in his hand is the model state or gravity. So you go ahead, so just click that, and then set whatever start frame you want, and then the end frame is where the animation will end on and shorten, or you can shorten the animation. So for this example, we'll just enter 75. And then when your animation hits that frame, it'll end right on that frame, and Sora will fall out of the air sooner. So that's how you add a model state no gravity animation. So yeah, I just wanted to cover that for you guys. This is Necro, guys. I'm out. It is here that light is not shine.